today I am doing a little challenge from one of the live videos I watched with Miss Karen on Monday. Grace B Creations is her handle. Let me get this cord up out of the way. There we go. And what she did was she did a fabric and lace collage tag. So I thought I would try to replicate that. So what I'm going to do, my spin on it is going to be, I'm using this sort of pink background here, music paper, and I'm taking some cardstock. I've already cut it. It can be any size you want it to be. It doesn't really matter. And I am just going to put down some art glitter and glue this in. Just filled up my art glitter bottle. So I'm just going to fill this in just to give it some strength. There we go. Push that down. I need to clean off my bone folder. It's a little bit yucky. And I cleaned my fingers. I promise you, I've been inking. I've been doing all kinds of crafting here, and my fingers, I used my baby wipes and I washed them, and this ink just likes me. So it wasn't letting go, so I just said forget it. All right. So we've got that glued, and if it gets off just a little bit, that's okay. We can just do a slight trim. You're not going to see this edge anyhow. There you go. So we got our first one. That just gives it a little bit of stability without being too stiff, just because, you know, I don't want it to be too thick, because we are going to put these, or I am going to put this through the machine. I will probably have to come away from the video and then pop back in, because I'm going to stitch like a quilt all the way around. That's what she did. And we took a little field trip on Monday and got to go to the machine with her. That was so fun. She's hilarious. She cracks me up. So if you have not checked out her channel, it is Grace B Creations. And she is on Instagram. She has a Facebook page. She allows people to post their stuff on there. It's really great. And I really enjoy. She does a live every Monday. And I've really been enjoying it. Let me see if I can get that to move. Probably not. And I tore the paper, but that doesn't matter because we're going to cover it up anyhow. So, all right. So there's that. And yes, it's off, but we're going to go ahead and we're going to cover up the paper. I can put my glue up now. Put that out of the way. And I am going to trim this edge just a little bit because it's going to get on my nerves. There we go. Hope everybody's been doing good today. Had a good day. I've managed to hit production early in the day, both days, and that always makes me happy. Because then you're not sitting there stressed because you're not got enough claims, and it's just like, yes. All right, let me get this out of the way because it is really blocking the light. All right, so there we go. So what I've done is I'm going to take this piece of lace and I'm going to overlay it on the background. Maybe that's a mistake. Maybe it's not. Who knows? But we're going to find out. So I'm just going to trim this down. Try to get it as straight as possible. There we go. And I'm just going to do some dots. I think one of the ladies' suggestions was glue stick, and we may end up doing that. So I'm just going to put this down, and I'm going to take my little because we're going to put stuff over top of this. I just wanted this in case there's overlapping. You know, like I said, it may be too much. So I just took a bunch of stuff that I had, and we're just going to make like a collage on here. We're just going to sort of lay it down. And I think I'm going to put that like that. Put that on there. Hold that down for a hot minute. Okay. And then I'm going to take like a piece of this. Ooh, I like that. Put that on here in the center and down the edge. This is why I had glue all over me, because I've been gluing stuff for a hot minute and a half. Put that down. Okay, so far so good. So if you all would like me to do like a video like once a week where we can sort of, I am going to work my hardest to figure out the lives. So I may actually ask Miss Karen if she can help me with that, because she seems to have mastered it. And just see if I can figure out how to do the lives. I'm sure I can. It's probably not that hard. It's just, you know, I don't have anybody to help me, which she doesn't either. She puts like a laptop or something in front of her, and it really helps her be able to see what it is that people are saying and talking. And I just have like a one-track mind, and I think that might be a little bit hard for me. I don't know. So this is iridescent, but I wanted to try it. And it's really hard to lay down, but I'm going to let it dry for just a hot second and a half, because if you go to start pushing on it, it wants to come right back up. But I do need to get the glue down in there. There we go. Try to be really easy, because I just think that adds like another dimension that I really, really, really like. And I think I'm going to put, let's see, I've got all kinds of different pieces here. I like this too. But I think I might, I don't know how I want to put that. I think I might, I don't know. I think I'm going to put that down here. I don't know really the best way to build this. So we're just sort of winging it today. Because I've never done this before. But I thought this is going to be super fun. Yeah, I thought it was a great idea. And I haven't really done one of the things where she's like, if you do the craft, you know, share it on my Facebook. And I've never really replicated one of them. So I thought it was way past time to do that. So there's that. And they don't have to be like perfect. You can set them any way you want. They can be all over the place. I think I'm going to put a little piece of this. Now, how did I manage to cut that right? That'll never happen again in a million years. I'm just going to lay this down. So, there we go. I've been trying to catch up on some of my favorite YouTubers. And because I'm just going to be honest with you guys, I just really haven't been, I've been watching YouTube and Netflix and not being motivated to do a whole lot of anything else. And that's pretty much it in a nutshell. And I just, you know, it's just one of those things. I don't know how to really put it, but sometimes you just lose your mojo, peeps. And I have. And I just, and that's fine. That's fine to lose your mojo. I'm trying to figure out how I want to put this. Maybe, let's do it right here. I'm gonna put that right there, but I want to get another piece and I want to put it like right here. Try to get like underneath that. I am loving this. This is fun. I mean, we had fun because like we're all talking amongst ourselves. She usually has between 25, usually and 30 people show up. Oops. And we really do enjoy talking amongst ourselves. Everybody is really super friendly. And I just feel like we just have fun. And her ideas are usually really good. And I just really like that whole, you know, getting to chat with people and that type of thing. So, yeah. Trying to just make sure that this, just enough to catch it, and I may have to end up putting something over top of that if it doesn't dry right, because that may end up looking a little cray. And I think I'm going to put, oh, I love it. I love how it just looks like a patchwork quilt. What do you guys think? Do you think it looks good? I really like this. I might make some more of these fabric tags. I'm loving it. I'll turn this, I think, this way. Yeah. Turn it the right way, Donna. Don't get your roses upside down. Okay, there's that. And I think I need a little something. Maybe, yeah, let me trim that down just a smidge. This stuff is just feather light. If it overlaps, that's all the better. So I'm just gonna, hopefully that'll cover up. Do I have it the right way? This way. There we go. It's hard to, there. Because once it hits the paper, it's like, okay, or not the paper, but the fabric, other fabric. It's like, and it sticks, wants to stick to your fingers. So I just hope that that lays down enough to where it will adhere. There we go. Try not to touch it too much. All right, so here, I think I want to put, that's too little. So what do we got here? I've got, I'm going to put this one this way. And then I think I'm going to put, I'm going to cut that off just a smidge. This lace came from Nairi's shop. I'm going to overlap that right there just a little bit. And then I'm going to put, let me go ahead and put this one down so I don't forget. And then what I'll do is I'll go to the machine and hope and pray that I don't, you know, yeah. Yeah. I think I'm going to put another little piece of this. Yes. Right there. And put this down. Plus I want this to dry a little bit because you definitely don't want to put glue in your machine. You want to talk about messing up your machine. And I would be devastated because my grandmother bought me that machine years ago. Like when I was in the 10th grade years ago. That's how old my machine is. I'm going to go ahead and put this one down. How did we have that? We had that like this, didn't we? Yep. See, now that they're stuck a little bit, that's good. We want it to stick a little bit. Now I'm going to put this piece, I'm going to trim that just a smidge on this one side. There we go. Put that right there. Just a little tiny piece right there. And I'm going to put the glue on this. I think it's turned out pretty sweet. I didn't think it would turn out this good because she just makes everything look so easy. I mean, it's like, okay, yeah, she's a professional. Because I'm like, mine's not probably going to look like that. It's probably going to look like somebody chewed on it or something. I mean, seriously, it's probably going to look like a raggedy mess. Just saying. Now, on this piece right here, perfect. Perfect. I love it. These really are fun. I highly, highly recommend. Okay, I'm going to take that. I think I got a little bit crazy with the glue, didn't I? Wipe that off of there. It'll dry clear. Okay, so there's that one. We're going to let this sit and dry just a little bit, okay? Just because I don't want to go in there on the machine and fabric starts flying everywhere. That would be hideous, okay? All right, so we'll let that dry. We're going to set that one aside and let it dry a little bit. And we're going to do this one. And on this one, since we covered up every stitch of the background, we're not going to do that on this one. Let me turn it. This is the right way. So let me see what I got here. I think I'm going to try to do, I'm not sure. I really want to use a piece of this lace I have here. It is so gorgeous. I think I'm just going to cut a little piece off. I made a big spool today. Isn't that gorgeous? I think I'll just do this. Maybe cut it like that. There we go. And just put it down here in the corner. How's that? Perfect. Yeah, I made another spool today to put this on. So I did that, and I did want to share. I made, this is out of one piece of 12 by 12 cardstock. And basically you just fold it in half and then you fold it in threes. So it's got a pocket in here, and then your pocket at the top. You open it up. You open it up again. So you've got these. This is sort of like a spiritual, because it's got treasure, then believe, hopeful, inspire, and peace. And their music, this is gospel music from an old hymnal. And then the windows, I ink those and put those and just put a little piece of lace in behind them just to embellish the pages a little bit more. And this was a little bit offset, so that's why I put that flower there. And then just that on the back page. I left this plain in case you wanted to glue it in your journal and just use it as an open up pocket thing. But this is a quadruple pocket folio out of one piece of scrapbook paper. If you would like to see a tutorial on this, please leave me a message below and I'd be happy to do so. All right, so let's go ahead and get back to what we was doing. Let's not get sidetracked. I'm going to go ahead and put a little bit of ink. Oh, help me, Jesus. That's what happens when you do videos after work. Your brain is scrambled by that time. So I'm just going to pop this here in the corner. I got this lace from Crafty Me Shop on Facebook. I absolutely am just so addicted to that shop. It is crazy. Okay. Put this piece down. Right there. Then I'm going to put this piece down right here. I'm just trying to really think of some stuff. I did get all the stuff together for Abby's journal. I've got, it's going to be like a little pocket journal. And I've got one set of signatures together. I'm going to put all that together on camera for you guys. It is cute. And when I say cute, I'm not even joking. It's cute. I love it. So, I mean, it's not put together. The cover's not done, but I have everything laid out and ready to go just because there's a lot. You know what I'm saying? To get one together. And I feel like that's really going to save time on the videos because, you know, these videos, I mean, I know if you've been a YouTuber for, you know, more than 10 minutes like me, people get a lot of views, but you know, a lot of people don't want to sit and watch a video for an hour. So I'm really trying to be mindful of that. I am going to cut this about like that. And I'm going to run that like that. I'm going to actually do it like this. Here we go. I'm going to just leave that off the page. And I'm going to put this over here in the corner. I can't wait to see how this turns out. I'm going to turn it this way this time. Okay. I think I'm going to do a piece of this, but I think that's a little bit big. I'm going to put this like right here. How's that look? And let's put that right there. Well, I have to get another piece of that fabric. Put that right there. Okay. And then I'm going to put I need to put a little piece of ribbon. Where's my ribbon? I just had it in my hand, like literally. How can you lose a piece of ribbon? There it is. I was going to say, how can you lose a piece of ribbon that quick? Okay. It might not look right, but we're going to do it anyhow. There we go. And let's put a piece of this down. I think I'll put this up here. I did not, that's not wide enough. Oh yeah, I like that. I need to get another piece of my, here it is. I don't have enough of this, and I think it's gonna look weird without it. Another little piece of this. Okay. So what am I going to put up here in the corner? Let me think. That's too big. That'll work. That'll work. Okay. Stick that down. Now we're going to take, what are we going to do now? I think I'm going to take that and run it like that, and I'm going to put this little piece right here. Let that overlap just a smidge, and then I'm going to put this right there. Okay. that on there. So what have y'all guys been into, huh? What you been doing since school started back? Which I know that doesn't pertain to a lot of you guys. But I haven't been doing a whole lot of anything. I've only had to go, I don't think I've had to go pick Abby up at all. I have to go Friday and pick her up from school. And fortunately, I work for a company that's not a problem. Which is great. Because, you know, when you're sort of limited on the things that you're able to do and not do, it does make a difference. Okay, what are we doing here? Yeah, I think I'll do that. And I got one little tiny piece of this. And then I will go put this on the machine. And I'll come back as soon as I get it on here. And I'm going to take, what am I going to do? I'm going to take this piece. Is there another piece I can do? Yeah, I like this piece right here. Yep, cut it way too wide. There we go. Gotta cut that off just a smidge at the bottom. There we are. Okay. Okay. And I'm gonna flip it over. All right, so we got all of that glued down. That is not wanting to stick. Here we go. Okay, so we got everything glued down and ready to go. I'm going to go get on the machine and get this stitched, and I will be back in just a minute and a half. Okay, we're back, and I got everything stitched all the way around. So we're just going to take my little sewing scissors and we are going to trim off all of our threads because there's like a million of them. And I just used a zigzag stitch all over because I felt like it showed up better. So let's just get some of these off of here. Won't take me but a jiffy. And now a lot of people leave all of their threads hanging. That makes me a little bit crazy. I'm just going to be completely honest. I don't want strings hanging all over the place. That just gets on my nerves. Now, if you like strings, you do you. You knock yourself out with your strings. It's just not something I can handle. It makes me a little cray. It just, I don't know. I just don't like it. It's just me. Just moi. All right. Now, as you can see, we have a million back here on the back. And I'm going to cover this so that you can actually write on it. So it's not going to matter. I'm just going to glue down a piece of cardstock on here. But I think it's sort of pretty. So there we have it. Got a big old long string right there. There's this one, and I don't know if you can see the stitches. That got a little bit crooked, but I mean it's stitched down in between everything, looking like a patchwork quilt. And then I'm going to take some of these. I got some big long strings on this one. The way I did this one is I went back and forth. That's why you don't see all these strings. And that got tucked under, but that's okay. Doesn't have to, and you can see how I went back and forth, so that I didn't have strings all over the place, because that was making me a little crazy. So I'm going to trim. Okay, we're just going to take this and we're going to trim it up a little bit. And then we're going to put some little embellishments on it, and we're going to call it Did. All right, let's get all that out of the way. So there's our tags. Now, we can cut the corners off. We don't have to. I think I'm going to do it a little bit different because I'm afraid everything's going to start coming undone because I didn't cut the corners off first. So what I think I'm going to do is, I think I'm going to take a piece of something or other. I don't know that it would hurt those. I don't think it would because it's all down really good. Let's see. Let's do this one. This is my least favorite. And you just flip it this way. Here we go. Now let's do this one. This is probably adhered down better. Okay. Flip that over. And you can just use a little bit of glue to tack it down if something would come loose, if you do decide to sew it. Now I know that's not exactly perfectly even, but there you go. And now we're going to, what are we going to do? Where is my, oh, help me, Lord, here they are. I was getting ready to say, where are my rivets? It is hard to say. We are going to unlock the crocodile. I have the worst time getting this thing unlocked. There we go. And I'm going to use the big hole. And we're going to pull this back because I don't want it right against the edge. I want it about right there. That did so good. I am amazed. If I can get it loose, there we go. All right, so you're going to take that off. Got your little hole right here. And what rivets do we want, or what eyelets do we want to use? I'm thinking, I'm thinking this gold right here would be gorgeous. Okay. I'll pop that in there. Turn it the right way. There we go. So we got that in there. We're going to do the same thing to this one. We're going to use the big hole and try to get that as close to center as possible. That, look at that. Perfect. I'm going to do this one the same way. Make sure you turn it the right way. Got it. Now we're going to take some really, I don't know, pretty lace, pretty ribbon, something. We're going to find something. Okay? We're going to find something really, really cute to put in there. Let's see. How about, let me find some pretty. Here we go. I think I might use this, because I think I have a long enough piece that I can do both, if that would fit through the hole. I don't know if that'll fit through the hole. Let me see. And what do you know? Miracles really do happen. I'll pull some of this back out, because this is a pretty stiff, and I don't feel like it has to be super long. Oh, I like that. And for it to be flat, I'm not going to tie it because I feel like it makes it super, super bulky in your journal. So I'm literally just going to flatten this out as much as possible. And I'm going to put a little bit of glue is not the time to stop up, Mr. Glitter Glue. Put a little bit of glue right there, and I'm just going to press it. Of course, it helps if you actually press it in the right spot. Okay. Okay. And I might end up getting a paper clip to hold that. Where's my paper clip drawer, guys? I need a bookcase so bad. Like, it is crazy how much I need a bookcase. I got stuff everywhere. I'm just running this paper clip over here to hold it together until I get this one in, okay? I'm really liking how this turned out. Like, I'm really super pleased with it. I feel like this is one of the first projects that I've done that, you know, somebody else, like, trying to really mimic something that they've done, and I feel like it went well. Because sometimes my stuff is just, I've just been off. I'll put it that way. Twist that, put that in there. Here we go. Turn it the right way. I'm just turning it the right way, or trying to turn it the right way, and pull it on through like so, okay? Try to get them even, and then I'm going to try to flatten that out a little bit, because that's a small, there we go, got it. Got it. Flatten that this direction, flatten that direction, push them together. I am going to trim that just a smidge. Okay. And try to put the glue in the right spot this time. You know. Okay. And there we go. Hold that and see if I can get it to adhere. And put that away. There we go. Let me take this one off. I may end up having to use a different kind of glue, but I think you get the gist. What do you think? I absolutely love it. I mean, you could put charms hanging on there too. You could put a little, I got these little, what are they called? These little ball pins. And I think I do. I have them in all kinds of different colors. I could do this pretty soft pink. A couple of those. And that would definitely hold that closed. You just take your little bulb pin, and let's just find a little charm. How about that? Something that's just simple, super simple, super cute. I know, it sounds like I'm tearing something up over here, don't it? And I'm really not. I just have so much junk in the way. And when I'm not junk, but you know what I mean. My stuff. Let me see. I know I probably have a pink charm somewhere. Here we go. Ooh. And of course that's. Let's do this little, well, yeah, it doesn't really matter. Got a little leaf. How's that? And what you can do is just go right through to the back of this. If I can get it to cooperate. Goodness gracious. There we go. It's probably gonna look wonk wonk. Gonna end up sticking myself, and you're all gonna hear me squeal. These pins, I swear. There we go. I got it. Finally. I got fidget fingers. It's like I have a hard time actually seeing what I'm doing anyhow. There we go. So there you have, and see I put it through the back. So that holds that closed, and you got a little charm on there. Is that not the cutest thing? And we got a pink one. Let me see if I can find a little pink. Let's just do a little, I don't know if the charm will go on. Ooh, I got this little dragonfly. Look at how cute that is. Oh my goodness. This is so perfect. You're just going to take that. Yes, I have glue all over my fingers, because I'm a little bit glue happy today. And stain happy. I've got ink all over me. Come through that. Goodness. That does not want to come through there. Go through there. I'm talking to lace. Something is seriously wrong with me. There it went. Goodness gracious. There we go. Look at how cute that is. That little dragonfly. Looky there. That is just cute. I love it. And I hope you guys love it too. That was a lot of fun. I really do hope that you guys enjoyed this little tag. This was a collage, a patchwork collage tag. And this was an idea that somebody submitted to Karen on Grace B Creations. And on Mondays, she does a live video, and she does whatever she pulls out of her little Monday jar. So this was something that she pulled out of her little Monday jar, and this is what she created. And I think it was a super cute idea, and I absolutely love how mine turned out. I cannot wait to post this on her Facebook page. Guys, if you haven't heard of Karen, I will link all of her stuff below. She is a super sweet lady, and I've learned a lot of things from her, as well as many, many other YouTubers out there. So I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, hit the thumbs up, hit that subscribe button, don't forget the notification bell, and I'll see you guys on my very next Craft with Me. Thanks for watching. Bye.